3 new bangers from Paris Corner. They come in these gorgeous bottles. There are 3 of them. What do they smell like? What are they inspired by? How do they perform? Do they give you compliments? I'm going to answer all of that in today's video. Hello, my name is Deux and you are watching Smelly Cat, the absolute best place on YouTube for fragrance reviews, hidden gems, Middle Eastern, Arabic fragrances, budget alternatives, and a whole lot more. I'm a reviewer, not an influencer. Almost every fragrance that you see in my videos are fragrances that I've bought on my own with my own hard-earned money. So you won't find any affiliate links in my description. You won't find any discount codes from me because I don't get them from the brands. And what you can expect in return is always fair assessments of the fragrances that I talk about. Just helps me be honest when I buy them on my own. In return, all I ask is for you to like this video only if you think I've helped, and also consider subscribing if I've added value to you. If you've already done it, you guys are legends. Also, if you feel that I'm going too slowly for you, feel free to increase the speed of this video to 1.5x or 2x to match your pace. So 3 new fragrances from Paris Corner, that's what we're discussing today. This is part of the Ophidian collection. Ophidian obviously means to do with or resembling snakes, which I will show you in a bit is the main design inspiration for this collection. I'll quickly shut up and show you the boxes and bottles now. Which one do you want me to talk about first? There's Ophidian Mango Bliss, there's Black Cherry, and there's Sweet Surrender. Let's go with Sweet Surrender first. Here are the notes from the Paris Corner website. You have top notes of sugar, red berries, mandarin orange, middle notes of vanilla, cacao, spicy notes and rose, base notes of tonka, amber, musk, and woody notes. Sweet Surrender is inspired by Eilish by Billie Eilish. For the scent, I'll give this one an 8. Nothing cheap about it, super smooth. For the match for this one, I'll give it an 8. There are subtle differences when it starts off, but once it dries down, it gets pretty close. For the compliment factor, I've given this one a 9. It is something that people are gonna like. For the performance, I'll give this a 10 out of 10 because this lasts 10 plus hours easily with strong sillage. That gives this an overall rating of 8.75 out of 10. Let's find out if the others can beat it. Next, we've got Black Cherry, and here are the notes from the official Paris Corner website. Top notes are cherry, raspberry, bergamot, and woody notes. The middle notes are praline, heliotrope, rose, and oud, and the base notes are tonka, patchouli, vetiver, and incense. Now, even though the notes are slightly different with this one, this is an inspiration of one of my wife's favorite scents. I'm talking about Kayali Love Fest Burning Cherry 48, which in a way you could say is a lot like Tom Ford's Lost Cherry with a bit of Bodacious by Bodacious the Victorious. So yeah, in a way this smells like the Kayali, it smells like the Bodacia, and it does smell like the Tom Ford. For the scent, I'll give this one an 8, even though it's not my kind of scent. I know that my wife would have given this probably a 9 or a 10, but I've given this an 8. For the match, again, I've given this an 8, a little heavy on the almond, I would say, especially when it opens up. The opening is all marzipan. If you've eaten marzipan, the almond sweet, as a Catholic, we make marzipan during Christmas, so use it as a fondant on top of Christmas cakes. So yeah, it starts off a bit like marzipan, but then again, once it dries down, it gets closer to Love Fest burning cherry. For the compliment factor, again, I've given this an 8. So 3 8s already. It is a scent that people will like. Coming to the performance, again, I'm giving this an 8 for performance. Does in the testing that I've done, it does 8 hours easily and has decent CRs as well. Overall rating with all those 8s is obviously an 8. So the first one was 8.7, which was Sweet Surrender. This one, Black Cherry is for me an 8. Okay, on to the last one, which is Mango Bliss, and the one that is doing the rounds on TikTok and Instagram and everywhere else. Everyone's talking about this, and for good reason. This one's called Mango Bliss, and let's see what I've rated this. But before that, let's have a look at the notes from the Paris Cotton website. The top notes are mango, lemon, ginger, and red berries. The middle notes are woody notes, coumarin, which is tonka, you could say, and jasmine. And the base notes are musk, amber, oud, and cypriol oil or nagamota. This is clearly inspired by God of Fire, and honestly, they've done a really good job. For the scent, I've given this an 8.5, out of 10. Very fun, very enjoyable to wear. Although the mango smells synthetic, this is not a synthetic scent, I would say. But hey, you know what? Even the original God of Fire has a very synthetic smelling mango, because mango is one of those notes that is not naturally available in nature. You don't really have mango absolute. You have mango leaf absolute, obviously used in perfumery, but not mango absolute. So there's a synthetic mango note in this one, the same as it is in God of Fire. For the match, I've given it an 8.5 out of 10. When it starts off, it's not as fruity as God of Fire, a little more spice in the opening of this one. But again, like the others, once it settles, it gets closer to God of Fire. Compliment factor, here's where I've given it a 10 out of 10. There's no one, believe me, there's no one who's not going to like this scent. Unless maybe someone who hates mangoes, or gets nightmares about them, or just a snob who's into very artistic perfumery. Honestly, I don't see many people hating this one. So for compliment factor, people are gonna like it, people are gonna find it interesting, people are gonna find it likable. So I've given it a 10 out of 10. For the performance, I'm giving it a 9 out of 10. It easily lasts 9 to 10 hours on me, and honestly, for this kind of DNA, I don't really expect it. I have another God of Fire clone from a local brand, which is okay, very light. This one outperforms that one. That gives this an overall rating of 9 out of 10, the highest out of all 3 fragrances. Absolutely deserves it. I'm going to wear a lot of this. That's it. That's the end of the video. Still got questions? You know where to ask in the comment section. Also, if you haven't done it already, like, share, subscribe, and hit that bell icon. And until next time, keep smelling amazing.